Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to the Demon Souls livestream series. This is the first time that we are going live in Demon Souls at 1440p, obviously as necessitated by YouTube's kind of uncooperative nature, which is that nothing looks good in 1080p. I don't know why. Still haven't worked out why. I've just worked out that that's the case, so I'm trying to make changes to have the stream look nice. I think we've done maybe, well, I don't know how many streams we've done in 1440p, but this is the third one where I'm actually really happy with the quality now because the bitrate is nice and high. But yeah, we should be pretty good in terms of the stream and the quality and all of that, and I'm just making sure everything's alright now. I'll get my chats up and we will get ready to go. Oh, I need to close my outside window. I usually close all my windows just to ensure that there's no outside background noise or anything like that, so I will deal with that in just a moment. But I may as well get my chat up. Chat up? Yeah. I'm so used to saying chats up, but now it's just chat, because, singular, I'm only streaming to YouTube, and perhaps some of you would prefer that even visually, because you don't have that Doomlink thing at the bottom of the screen. It's more like over there. Well, it was over there, but anyway, yes. It's no longer on the screen, so that's a very good thing. In the sense that it's not extra clutter on the screen. Some people put even more information on their frickin' livestream. I certainly am not interested in doing that. I will never understand why people think that's okay. I understand they have information that they'd like people to read, and people don't actually look to read information, they need it shoved in their face, but I certainly wouldn't have people read it at the expense of, you know, or rather, have it be in the way of the frickin' video game. I think that's very important, to actually have that visible and clear, and not having things all over it. Anyway, I will go and close the window, and we will begin. Normally I would do it before I went live, but sometimes you just forget things. Oh, dearie me. As far as what we will be doing in this video, I've got a pretty clear plan as to what I will be doing in this build now. This is of course a Dexterity build, it is a female build. Our armour will be the dull gold set. I had a feeling that I'd get the dull gold set in the last recording when I was talking about what I could possibly do for armour. Yes, I will get the dull gold set, and it's quite easy to get. I keep on forgetting that there are actually two ways to get it. The first way is to, I think, kill Selen Vinland in her living form, but the best way is actually to find a slug in World 5-2. It's like a phosphorescent slug, I think, and if you kill it, it will just give you the dull gold set, and it's very easy to get, so we will indeed do that, and I may actually prioritize that in this video as far as what we're going to do next. So more specifically, we're actually going to not continue into any of these locations here. We might just go into World 5. Ah, I see. We haven't actually completed World 3. I need to get myself back up to speed on what I was last doing, so another thing that I want to do soon, well, there are a lot of things that I need Stones of Ephemeral Eyes for. I need to get World 5 and World 4 down to Pure Black. Pure Black for World 4 so that I can get the hiltless weapon, and Pure Black for World 5 so that I can get the Blind. Both of those are two very good, how do I say, Dexterity weapons, of course. And the Blind is very different to the hiltless in the sense that I don't think the Blind has an incredible amount of damage, but its complete ignoring of shields makes it one of the best weapons in the game for a two-handed hack and slash sort of approach. So yeah, we'll definitely get that, but I think first and foremost we will focus on the dull gold set. And I think we'll make this Uchigatana sharp. So we'll have a sharp Uchigatana, an upgraded hiltless, and also we will have an upgraded blind. So we'll need to get some Bladestone, some colorless demon souls, lots of Stones of Ephemeral Eyes, and also, if we can, get World 1 to Pure White World Tendency, which already is looking like something we can't do, because I must have died or something. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm quite far off Pure White after having killed 2 bosses, so I'm quite quite unimpressed with that. It usually goes that way, what can I say? I almost never get access to Execution Marauder. It's not so much the access to her that I want, it's the access to the colourless demon soul that's there. But I suppose we could always take it down to pure black. It's just, I really want to save my Stones of Ephemeral Eyes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I may as well go and pick up a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Because I'm thinking that I'll forget about it in the future, so I'll pick it up right now while I'm thinking of it. I may have even picked it up already. I can't say for sure, but in case I haven't, I will go and grab it now. I'd like to make sure that I'm... No, I am actually live, aren't I? Yes, I am live on YouTube. Good to know. Because I was thinking, have I actually confirmed that? Yes, I have. I am indeed live, which is good. It would be quite awkward to be recording and then not actually being live. Here is the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That is a free stone that you get pretty much at the beginning of the game if you know it's there. Generally, you don't need Stones of Ephemeral Eyes at the very beginning of the game. You could technically... Okay, so if you really wanted to, you could go through World 1-1 for the first time while alive by using that Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, but there's no real reason to do it. You don't need that extra health, it's the first area, and you will revive after killing the boss anyway, so in my opinion, there is no real reason to revive oneself just to go through World 1-1. You can do it if you really wanted to, but there's no reason to. In terms of the shield that we will use, it will probably be the Knight Shield. I know that's a little bit boring, but again, this is going to be a light rolling build, so therefore we will take the best medium-sized shield we can get. Perhaps using the Rune Shield would slightly... Well, it would correspond to the colours of the dull gold set a little bit more than, say, the Knight Shield, but right now I think I'm just going for the effectiveness of the shield versus the looks of it. And I think the Rune Shield is a bit annoying to get. Well, it's not that annoying now that I think about it, but oh, I have actually brought Ostrava here, so I could technically get it. Not right now, but later on when he kills himself before the final boss of World 1. Actually, no, he gives you the key after committing suicide, and then you get the Rune Sword and Rune Shield from his Black Phantom. That's how that works. But the Rune Shield is not very good. It's not a... It looks nice, yeah, but it's not a good weapon. Or a good shield, I suppose you could say. Shields aren't technically weapons because you can equip them in the right hand, but it's better to call it a shield in this case. So I think we will start off by heading to World 5-1. Are we ready to go through here? No, not at all. But we will probably end up using Turpentine in order to kill the boss a little easier. All we want is access to World 5-2. We have no real need to clear World 5-2. In fact, we are not really going to want to engage with anything that's in World 5-2 because we are a fairly low soul level at this stage. But I think we can just get by in World 5-1. Enough to clear it, I'm hoping. Let's see how much damage we're doing. Oh my god, I always fall down that. For many, many years I never fell for that, and now I'm falling for it every time. It's ridiculous. We'll go for a backstab. Even a backstab cannot one-shot these guys. That is a bad sign. That is a very bad sign. Another issue is the fact that the Uchigatana does not have amazing durability. We are currently at 39 of 70. My hope is that this thing will not fucking break before we complete this place. No potato. I made an entire video dedicated to explaining why I was not going to do that. What? No. Anyway, so... Not just one video, I technically made 3 videos dedicated to talking about that because the 2 videos that followed that one that I made in this game were me talking about that. In fact, that's not a terrible question to ask Potato because it does lead me into a topic of conversation that I was meaning to cover in this recording. As of a few hours ago, the new generation of GPUs were announced. We are talking about, I believe, RTX 3000. So the highest level card that is currently being talked about is the RTX, the NVIDIA RTX 3090. They are no longer doing 80 and then 80 Ti, they are skipping the Ti and going to 90, which I suppose is easier to make sense of. Because people always had this misconception that the Ti was just slightly better. Actually, it was enough to be a whole tier of card better. I have the 1080 Ti for reference. I got that in 2017. It's been a very good card for me to have. But the reason why this links to the PS5, which I didn't really explain clearly, that's basically why. I'm not relating it to Demon's Souls so much, I'm relating it to the PS5 as a console launching at the end of this year to early next year. I'm guessing it's late this year. But my god, if you want to talk about obsolete, compare the next generation of PC graphics technology to what the fucking PS5 is going to have. Talk about embarrassing. Now I understand that you ultimately have to pay for your better graphics, that's how it is. You can't get incredible graphics with the next generation. Well, you're not going to completely smash a PS5's graphics spending the same amount of money in the next generation of graphics. At least I don't think you will. You might. I haven't actually looked into it so much, but a friend of mine sent me a message on Discord. He didn't really provide much context to it, but he said, oh, the 3090 will be able to run 8K games at 60 FPS. If that is even halfway true, that is to say, only theoretically true if you were to overclock it, that's insane. That is absolutely insane, and yes, the price is reflected in its performance, or its performance is reflected in the price, but fucking hell, that is unbelievable. That's very exciting, and I'll tell you what, it gives me less reason than ever to give the console space my money. Fuck those people. Oh, how did I still manage to get poisoned? I can't stand the console space, and I've mentioned this before, but in my view, consoles have had a huge part in halting the evolution of gaming, graphically speaking. And I feel that with the PS5 coming out around the time this incredible next generation of graphics is around the corner, and with AMD just absolutely ripping it up in the CPU space, it's so pathetic to me that people are going to invest any amount of money in it. And I think I'm just fundamentally opposed to the entire idea of putting money into the console space. I have no interest in it. I would much sooner invest in better specs on a PC than fuck around with a fucking PS5. I wish that I hadn't been held emotionally hostage by Sony by having my favourite game made an exclusive for that. Something that I am actually philosophically at this point opposed to putting money into. I fucking hate these spears, by the way. At least I'm not taking an incredible amount of damage. I think the last time I came through here I didn't have the Thief's Ring, so I was actually boxed in. But if you do have the Thief's Ring, it's not too bad to go through here. Fortunately. But yeah, I haven't actually looked into next generation graphics at all. It's very new information as of this recording, but still, if that's in any way true, that you can play 8K games at 60 FPS with a single card, and you know, a card that's hitting the market, like the consumer market. We're not talking about enterprise level or extreme enthusiast professional level. We're talking about, like, I suppose it is enthusiast, but still, like, this is an enterprise. This is actually for gamers to get. So, and it doesn't seem to be quite comparable to Titan in the sense that it's super overpriced. So it seems like you're actually getting what you fucking pay for with this thing. So it really upsets me that we're still wasting our time with consoles that are honestly just fucking weak. Fucking weak. Now, I know the argument, well, not that anyone's made the argument yet, but my feeling is that traditionally, okay, well, let me mention the argument first. My mind's a bit of a mess. Basically, you've got the argument that, well, while the PlayStation 5 doesn't have those incredible graphics, it's not like it's that expensive. It's not as expensive as an RTX 3090, obviously. If it were, then it would be. Obsolescence would be an understatement, but it's basically... This is the way it goes, in my opinion. I think people need to get used to spending more money for good systems that last a long time. Remember, 15 years ago, people didn't spend the kind of money on phones that they do today. People spend more money on phones today because they want to get more out of their device. And I think people should do the same with gaming. I think people should actually invest more in their gaming machines so as to get more out of it. And at the moment, no one's willing to do that. People are just willing to put a little bit of money in a console. Of course you're not willing to put an incredible amount of money in a console, because it's a separate system to your PC. But if you put an incredible amount of money into your PC, I say incredible in comparison to what you would spend on a console, you're not just getting the gaming benefits out of it, you're getting all the productivity benefits that you would get out of an excellent system as a PC that you would use in your day-to-day life. So I really feel that people need to really get with it and put money in a PC. And that couch gaming shit, are we really going to halt the evolution of gaming for couch gaming? Fuck off. There are ways to game on a PC on a fucking couch. Like, have a little bit of fucking creativity. How an entire industry can thrive in the way that it is, purely based on people's laziness, to that extent, is just beyond me. Work out how to get your fucking PC at the couch. I don't know what the fucking solution is, but I'll tell you what, it's not worth halting the evolution of gaming. Okay? It's really not. Oh shit. That's my view, and again, I'm really not sufficiently knowledgeable in that area to really have a strong argument either way, and I've said this before, but seriously, that's my feeling on the matter, and that's why I personally will not be buying a PS5 at any point. So therefore, I may never, well, maybe I will buy a PS5 at some point. I'd buy it second-hand so that Sony can't get my money, but yeah, the whole idea to me, especially at launch, of buying a fucking PS5 only to further incentivize Sony to make more of these fucking things just doesn't sit well with me at all. So that's my personal stance on the issue. And I was feeling that way before, but with the announcement of the next generation graphic solutions for PCs, yeah. I feel a whole lot more strong, or a whole lot stronger about that now than I did before. I'm very comfortable with not being suckered in to purchasing a fucking PS5 just to continue my Demon Souls experience. I'm fine with this version, thank you very much. And if everyone else wants to fucking invest in a PS5, well, then again, PS5 is fine for some people. It's a fine investment for some people, not for me. For me personally, it's a terrible idea. Because of what I play, or more specifically, what I don't play. Because I don't really play in any other games, I would not benefit from buying a PS5 outside of being able to play the remake of Demon Souls, so therefore, I have absolutely no fucking reason to buy it. Particularly at launch. If it becomes very, very cheap and I can get my hands on it second hand, I will get it. But that is the only scenario in which I will do that. That is to say, purchase the console. Okay, I'm not doing well in terms of health, and of course the efficacy of my grass is going down heavily because I am affected by the leeches, yeah. I still don't really know how the Leechmonger works, to be honest. I do take hits from him very stupidly. To me, he's just a big blob of flailing shit. Oh my god, did you see how little that healed me? That was ridiculous. I need to roll. I don't know if rolling actually gets rid of those leeches or not. Maybe not, who knows. Well, maybe some people know. I'm not one of those people who knows. Clearly. Because I don't want to waste my grass, I think we're going to return to the Nexus and level up with that. Well, that's the thing. It's the consumerist mindset where we do not educate ourselves on what's actually out there, and we don't educate ourselves on how to better spend our money. We take what's at arm's reach, and then we grab that. And what's placed at arm's reach is effectively, in my opinion, exploitation of people, because I understand that Sony has every right in the world to sit there and say, Demon's Souls Remake is a PS5 exclusive, it's ours. If you want to play it, you have to get our console. They have every right to do that, and I realise this. But they can go fuck themselves, alright? That's all I have to say about that. They can go and fuck themselves, because I have no interest in... And again, this is my personal philosophy. I have absolutely no interest in contributing to the stunted evolution of gaming that is the way it is as a result of companies such as Sony and Microsoft. Their little ecosystem is great for them, but not great for gaming. It's not great for gaming at all, and I can't stand it. PC is freedom. You have the freedom of choice to do pretty much anything. You don't have to use a fucking mouse and keyboard. There is people who are actually so incredibly misinformed that they think that if you play on PC, you have to play with a mouse and keyboard. That's the level of stupidity that we're dealing with when it comes to console players. I'm sure that there are less people who have that view now. Maybe some people have finally educated themselves, but it wouldn't have even been 3 years ago. There were plenty of people who thought that you had to use a mouse and keyboard. And I'm sure people still think that now, when they play on a PC. No, you bloody don't. And I can assure you, even games that have partial controller support will be perfectly functional. And you will occasionally need to use your mouse for things, but a good number of games that you would want to play a controller with have full controller support. And the vast, vast majority will have, at the very least, partial controller support. And again, partial controller support is perfectly fine. So, really, I cannot abide the console gaming space, and I also cannot, I have no interest in the consumerism that exists there. And if we need further evidence of the consumerism, and the mindless consumerism, I should say, of gamers, look at gamer-branded anything. It's shit. Look at gamer-branded headsets, gamer-branded microphones. It's all shit. But because of the branding, because of the marketing, and because of how honestly gullible the average gamer is, they buy shit and think it's good. You've got people let's give you one example. Look at this thing right here. This is not a gamer product at all. This is a professional microphone by a company called Electro Voice that has been very prominent in the audio space since the 50s. And this is what I'm using. Compare this to the fucking Blue Yeti. You know how many people use the Blue Yeti and think it's good? Let me give you a clue on why it's not particularly good. For the most part, it's a desk stand microphone. Consequently, the actual diaphragm of the microphone will be positioned quite far away from your mouth. So not only is the microphone not receiving your direct voice, it's actually getting the room reflections. So the reverberance of the room sound. Because it's not getting that direct sound from your mouth quite so much, it's actually picking up the sound of the room instead. And that sounds like shit. So not only is the microphone not particularly good, but the way people use it is awful. And that's a very audio-centric example, but the Blue Yeti is not a good microphone at all. It's really average. You could get something that sounds better than that for half the price in the actual professional audio space. It's just you would have to, you'd have to get a proper stand for it so that it can be positioned properly in relation to your mouth. But all the gamer branded shit, I mean, you look at the incredible marketing that has gone into Blue microphones. There is a reason why they are running an incredibly successful business. It's because of the marketing. It's not because it's good. And I've talked about this with games even. The fact that so many people can actually confuse good marketing for a good product, like they can't distinguish between those two things, it blows my fucking mind. And I will always have my mind blown by it. It's laziness, it's consumerism, it's stupid. And I'm not going to support it. A lot of people buying console. How much is that microphone? I don't know. It's a lot. It's not something that people would buy unless they actually really wanted a good microphone, but it's, this is an actual professional audio microphone. You will find this microphone, exactly this microphone, in most radio stations around the world, in most recording studios around the world. I shouldn't even say most, more like all, as far as recording studios are concerned. This is a very good kick drum microphone. You will have it used in pretty much any professional album that you listen to. There is a good chance this microphone was used. Not an absolute guarantee that it was used, but there's a good chance, because it's a professional microphone. And this is the kind of thing you put your money into, not gamer branded shit. And, just the good dynamics that exist from Shure, for example, they are much better at the low price point than shit by Blue. Blue have incredible microphones at the actual high price point. They have incredible tube microphones once you start getting into the thousands of dollars, but no. The low-level stuff that's being marketed to gamers? Fuck no. What's my audio setup? What do you mean? I have a microphone, I have an interface. Anyway. Well, that's right. Okay, let's actually focus on what I'm doing. So we just... Yes, we want to level up, that's right. I completely forgot what we were doing because I was getting on a rant. Okay, so... Do we want to consume the hard demon soul? I obviously didn't consume it before because I was thinking I was going to use it for something. What was the plan for that? What is the hard demon soul used for? I know it's used for fire spray or something like that. Oh, get your brain in gear, Doomlink. Let's go. So I know that I was planning on using the scraping spear, which is from the lead demon soul. So what on earth would I be using the hard demon soul for? Oh yes, there was another thing that I was considering as well. I probably need to get some attunement slots. Do I have any? Let's see if this guy even wants to talk to me. No, he doesn't. I don't have enough magic. Or is it intelligence that will determine whether or not he speaks to you? Probably intelligence. So let's double check how many slots we have. Now, it's magic memory. It's not actually linked to intelligence as far as slots. I don't think we have any. Where do I even see that? Can't see it right now. Obviously, I would need to either go in the level up screen to see my magic memory or speak to that guy, but he won't speak to me. So let's seek soul power. Let's look at our magic memory. Oh no. Looks like spell memory is linked to intelligence and faith is miracle memory. So that's the confusing part. That which affects your faith damage actually also links to the memory for miracles, whereas that's not the case for spells and magic. So, that's interesting. Potato, we've talked about this before. Well, no, I was just saying it before. Why don't you listen to what I say? I was saying that you can get better stuff at that price point, and even lower. If you go to a lower price point in the professional audio space, I shouldn't even say professional audio space, I should say the dedicated audio space that is not being marketed to fucking idiots. You can get mics that sound better, and as well as that, there is a daylight robbery campaign that is basically wreaking havoc across the entire gaming space, which is headsets. Use your headset. The microphone sounds like dick on a headset. The reason why is because it's this little thing. Yes, you've got mod mics, yes. Mod mics are good, and they've only recently become relevant because people have finally realized that the so-called professional gaming headsets have terrible mics attached to them. But the best case scenario is to have a standalone microphone, because you can save an incredible amount of money on a standalone microphone because it's actually dedicated to making your voice sound decent, whereas a gaming microphone is not. So there you go. Great shields are only good if you just don't want to get hit. That's how it's always been, Sam. It always depends on the playstyle of the person. If you feel that parrying is really necessary to have as an option, then obviously great sword and great shields aren't for you, for the reason that it will impact your ability to go up against the enemies. Because it's that mental process. If you feel as if you are limited, you will be limited. But if a person has no intention of parrying at any time, and they go into combat, they're not going to feel limited, and therefore they'll know what to do in the moment when they're in danger, and they will more effectively deal with the danger in question. So that's basically the situation, and great shields are good in the sense that when you invest in them enough, you'll be able to sit behind them the whole time, and you don't really have to worry about having your guard broken so much. I think it can still happen in this game because guard break attacks from enemies are super effective, but it's very heavily dependent on playstyle. And to give an example of my feelings, I much prefer high mobility. So therefore, when I'm using a great shield, I probably don't play as well as if I had a light or medium shield, for the reason that I'm usually not able to fast roll with the great shield. And so I find myself in confrontation scenarios where I feel like I want to fast roll away from the situation in that moment and then come back in. You know, just the ability to move around as necessary. And when you don't have that ability, there's a disconnect in your mind in that moment, because what you want to do is something that you can't do, and then there's this pause and you're standing there going, oh shit, and then you might get hit. And so that's an example of why I personally don't play so well with a heavy build and a heavy shield. But if you can really get into that mindset of, I'm going to hide behind this shield and keep myself protected, then you'll probably play better. But unfortunately, you do need to also, on top of that, invest enough in that shield for it to be something you can sit behind. Because if generally an unupgraded great shield will not actually work so well. Your stability stat is very important in this game. And the stability of this, well, it's actually called guard break reduction here, but it's at 53 here. Now 53 is pretty bad, but interestingly, let's take a medium level shield that's been fully upgraded. You'll end up having about well, without even putting numbers to it, we'll say that the highest level of guard break reduction you can get on a medium level shield will be the starting guard break reduction of a heavy shield. Now, the reason why a heavy shield needs more guard break than that is because you're using it differently to the medium shield. The medium shield, you'll be shielding attacks every now and again, whereas with a great shield, you might be taking a shitload of hits all the time. And so you need higher guard break reduction, because you're sitting behind that shield a whole lot more. So if you look at that guard break and say, hey, that's pretty good guard break, well, good guard break for a medium shield is not the same as good guard break for a large shield, or a heavy shield, that is to say. So that's pretty much how it goes. I would put numbers to it, but I'm drawing blanks as far as what the good numbers are. I believe it's 75 for the Knight Shield fully upgraded, and I think 70 is the starting guard break reduction for the Tower Shield, which is the best heavy shield in the game. It could be 75 starting, but basically once you've fully upgraded a heavy shield, for example the tower shield, then you've got something that's worth sitting behind. But there are certain circumstances where having a great shield is really crippling. There are certain fights that really punish you for sitting behind a shield. And I also hate fat rolling, it's awful. So I have one spell memory. The fact that we have one there is a good thing, but we probably need more magic for this guy to speak to us. I don't know if it's magic or rather, yeah, magic or intelligence that will have him speak to us. But basically I want to, then again, it's not really helpful to have him speak to us because we want to use the Wriggling Demon Soul in order to create Poison Cloud. And the reason why I want to create Poison Cloud is so that I can cheese Selen Vinland. But yeah, back on the mic conversation, the sort of solutions that people go to on a budget, I mean, a Blue Yeti is not cheap, in my opinion. You can get something for half that price in the form of a dynamic microphone from Shure, for example. I mean, I'm always saying Shure, my mind is not working in a quick-like manner today, but I say Shure because that's what I recommended to a friend on a budget. I don't really know budget solutions so well, but I did look through a few a long time ago, and I found that they all sounded great for the price, and then you compare them to the likes of the Blue Yeti, and it's like, why do people spend that money just to have it sound shit again? Oh yeah, that's right, marketing. All the streamers use the Blue Yeti, it must be good. Yes, it must be. They couldn't possibly be getting taken for a ride. No way. So, I need to decide on whether or not I'm using the hard Demon Soul. Why did I not use it last time? I know it's used for Fire Spray, or at least one of those magic abilities. I think it's also used for the... or is that the Flame Lurker Soul? No, I think the hard Demon Soul is used for the Lava Bow. I will actually check online just to see the use of the hard Demon Soul because it's bothering me. I don't know why I didn't use it. Hard Demon Soul, here we go. Let's check its uses. I believe it's only magic and the Lava Bow and such. Oh my god, why did I have to check that? I'm on the Fextra Life page, it makes me sick. So, Lava Bow and Fire Spray, I was right. So I've got no idea why I didn't. Oh, Fire Spray and Ignite, so it depends on whether you go to Yuri the Witch or Sage Freg. So I was pretty much correct as far as its uses. I don't know why I didn't consume it before, let's use it. Just to get some extra souls. I currently have 20,938 souls. So I had to wait because it takes its time to actually add the souls to the counter, so you just have to sit there and wait before actually announcing what the number is, you know. Oh god, okay, so what are we doing? Leveling up. And we don't really need... This is what I wonder. Will Sage Freg speak to us even if we have insufficient intelligence? Now that I think about it, we probably need a certain amount of intelligence for Poison Cloud, but it should be less than what we have here, because Poison Cloud does not take much magic to cast. That is, much MP to cast. It's very confusing because magic is a stat. So when I say magic, it might not be clear that I'm referring to MP. It's a bit confusing. Anyway. I think we're good to level up, and we'll worry about our intelligence / magic in the future. Of course, magic is not important for us to level up for the use of Poison Cloud because Poison Cloud does not scale without damage. And you can see magic power is what we're increasing when we increase the magic stat. Okay, so probably get you to 18 because that looks nice. Take you to 20 actually. And then maybe Vitality. So now what we're going to do is we're going to briefly head into World 5.2 and pick up the Dull Gold set. I'm not sure how heavy the Dull Gold set is compared to what we're using right now. It is most likely a little heavier for the reason that it's actually brass or metal or something like that, whereas this is purely leather. So this will definitely be light. I'm just wondering if it will be possible to fast roll with the dull gold set. That is something that we need to wait and have a look at. Wait to look and see. There we go. Speak English, Doomlink. Would be lovely if you were to do that. So we have to get past the giant depraved one in that direction, sadly. We need to make our way to where Selen Vinland appears in both living and dead form. But I believe Selen Vinland only appears in her live body at Pure White World Tendency, I think. Because I usually don't see her when I go through here. So that probably means that I need to have Pure White World Tendency, most likely. But yeah, I would say that a lot of times I've found myself not really enjoying the process when it comes to doing a heavy strength build. Oh shit, I don't really have much grass, do I? I'll need to equip Late Moon. But yeah, like when I do my heavy strength builds, there are times when I enjoy it, and times that I really don't. Because I personally prefer high mobility. But there are definitely benefits to using a heavy strength build. There are times when it feels as if the game is very easy, and then there are times, usually in certain confrontations, that are designed to fuck with people who rely on shields to resist the attacks of the enemy. But it actually feels very difficult. But alright, so we do have the Thief's Ring, so we should be able to get past this guy fairly easily. We'll actually drop down here because we don't need to continue along there. It's probably a bit too dangerous to continue along there. So this is where Selen Vinland usually hangs around. She's not here because, again, I'm quite sure we need Pure White or Pure Black tendency to see her, of course. At Pure Black she will appear in Black Phantom form. I don't really have any... well, I do have some Royal Lotuses, but I'll only be getting poisoned more and more as we go through here, so I won't bother healing my poison just yet. May as well pick this up. I don't even know what it is. But what we're looking for right now is a lone phosphorescent slug on an island. He's about in this direction. There should be a few phosphorescent slugs a little bit further up here from memory. I just don't want to go too far in that direction and end up missing the slug. I think he's over here. What are those? I can't really see what that is in the distance. Okay, I think there's a light over there. Yes. So, is this the one? Yes, you are the one, because you are alone on an island. Give me your armour. How or why he is carrying the dull gold set, I do not know. Maybe he ate Selen Vinland. I don't know. But it's very weird. Thank you very much. That is the dull gold set, that is female only, and that is the armor set that we will be using for this game. Or for this build more specifically. What am I doing? Royal Lotus, that's right. That would be lovely if I could actually consume that. Okay. So, how much heavier is this? Probably quite heavier. Oh yes, that is much heavier. Let's see if we can fast roll with it. I'm guessing no. Not with our current endurance. Nope. So does this mean we should take off perhaps the helmet and hopefully fast roll? No. No, not at all. Okay, well that's fine. We probably don't need to go so far as to acquire the Ring of Great Strength to fast roll with this thing because it's really not a heavy set. We would be much better off just increasing our endurance stat. Now I don't think I have... oh dear. I guess seeing as though we've gotten this far we may as well try and take on the Dirty Colossus. Swap that. Still can't fast roll. Okay, seeing as though we're not going to use our shield, I don't think. We'll take that off. That should probably... holy fuck. Really cannot underestimate how little 15 endurance increases our equip load. Okay. Hard leather boots. I'm about to scream. Fine. I get the point. I have to increase my endurance a whole lot more. That is alright. So hopefully I'm not lost now that I've gone in this direction. I'll probably use Turpentine on the boss as we continue on. Or once we get to the boss anyway. So with the Thief's Ring we will pretty easily be able to get past these guys. These guys are really annoying because you have to fight them with limited mobility in the Poison Swamp, and it's honestly awful. Because I want to get through here nice and easily, I will not use a Royal Lotus, although I probably could have equipped it in my usable items and then used it without really taking too much time to do so. I fucking hate doing that. I absolutely hate doing that. Missing that fucking walkway and ending up down here. This is not a good situation, but I think we can... Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's try again. If we can. Yes, we can. We've got giant depraved ones here. Or at least close by. Oh, stop it. I'm literally in the shit zone. Not literally, because there's no actual fecal matter involved. At least not at this time. Oh, fuck off. Alright. No. Can barely see where I'm going, but I have a general idea. Here we go, up here, and then past you guys. There we go. Let's heal up. It does honestly feel like a waste to heal with Late Moon Grasp when I'm not getting its full health benefits. Alright. Royal Lotus. And now we'll take on the boss. It was not my initial intention to take on the boss, but when I realized that I would have no way of getting back to the Nexus, I decided, hey, let's go and take on the boss. Let's equip Turpentine to our usable items. And hopefully this is enough grass to get through this. Oh, hold on. Full moon. I'm hoping that the Dirty Colossus doesn't come after us until we actually enter. Looks like he doesn't. Very nice of him. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Not good. He's dealing a lot of damage to me with that. Uh-oh. I'm about to have a bad... Or I'm about to make a bad... That was an error. It just goes to show that I really don't have much margin for error when taking on a boss like that at this soul level. That was very dumb. I was tossing up between whether or not to burn that shit off me, or to heal. I should have healed, that was my priority in that moment, but I also wanted to put some distance between myself and the Dirty Colossus. I was basically tossing around 3 different things that I needed to do at once, and I fumbled and died, which is annoying. Okay, so we're not going to return there because we're not ready for the Dirty Colossus anyway. We've lost about 3,000 souls there, which is honestly not terrible. We can probably just... You know what we could do? We could just get the Ring of Great Strength, because we're at a point now where we've got a new armor set, but we don't have any souls to increase our endurance, so I think it would be a good idea to get the Ring of Great Strength, just so that we can use that set. Because otherwise it feels like a waste to take the time to get the Dull Gold set earlier on in the game, only to not even use it. If we were going to use it in the future, we should have just gotten it in the future instead of allocating time to getting it now. So, that's probably what we're going to do. Now loading. Of course, we need to go and say hello to the dragons over here. I'm assuming that the red dragon is still here. Sometimes he will move on, but I'm quite sure he's still there, even though we have cleared World 1-2. If he's not there, then it's going to make this a whole lot easier. He certainly wouldn't leave until World 1-2 is actually cleared. But I think even with it cleared, he will still be hanging around. Maybe you need to clear 1-3 in order for him to leave, if... Oh dear. Okay, well fortunately I'm not taking much damage because it is World 1-1, but still. Those fire weapons do put me on edge. Bugger off. Now, I believe how it works is that after clearing World 1-2, or perhaps even after reaching World 1-2, the Red Dragon will not breathe fire on this bridge anymore. But he will still be protecting his treasures. Now, I did not really like the way that situation went. Could have definitely positioned myself a little better, as far as getting around them. But I did not. I'll kill all these guys when I go back the other way, but I'd rather do it with my new armor set. Yep, the Red Dragon is still here. So to get the Ring of Great Strength, we actually have to go right up to the Blue Dragon, while trying to avoid that tail. Alright, go underneath him here. Alright, let's heal up. Are you slamming your tail down? Go on, slam it down. There you go. Okay, now that he's slammed the tail down, let's just go grab it. Missed it, come on. Now because I lingered there, that really did put me at risk, but we managed to grab that. I'll heal up with Crescent Moon. Equip. Should I use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes? I really should be saving my stones, shouldn't I? Because I need them for not just... And I understand that's very loud, I'll get away from that. But I need my stones not just for Black Phantom Satsuki, not just for Black Phantom Cell in Vinland, but I'm thinking also for the Colorless Demon Soul in World 1-1 in Execution Morales area, because I don't think I'm going to get Pure White World Tendency in World 1. So the only way I'm going to be able to access that is if I take that world down to Pure Black, which is annoying as hell. But if it's necessary, then I will definitely need some stones for that also. So I suppose I will have to not use my Thief's Ring, or swap my Thief's Ring out for the Ring of Great Strength, which is fine. I'm happy to do that. Let's see if we can use the full dull gold set. We might be able to. Yes, we can. That is indeed how good the Ring of Great Strength is. And you can see why they call it the dull gold set, because it is pretty dull. The helmet is the brightest part of the set. Can even fast roll with the shield. That's what I like to see. Alright. But at first glance, it really doesn't look like a very regal set. It's because it's not. I don't even think there's gold on it. Could just be polished brass or something, but I think gold is a description of its appearance, not a description of the actual material that it's made out of. So again, we should be able to just go across this bridge without worrying about the dragon. I don't like the archers on this bridge though. And if the archers were not enough, we also have a guy with fire bombs, which is very annoying. Oh, come on. Just as well they're not doing much damage, because my performance is not amazing right now. There we go. I have actually officially lost interest in fighting these guys, so I'm just going to run through. The main reason why I'm not interested in fighting them is not just because it's a bit of trouble to do it, it's also because I don't really get anything out of it. These guys drop no souls. We are in World 1-1. There is barely any use in killing them, except to perhaps get them out of our way, and we can just run past them, it's not a problem. So that's the way we'll do it. Thank you for dying. Now, is this kind of set really worth it? To be female? Because of course it is a female-only set. Well, I say it is. It's a little different to what I would normally use. At least I think so. I don't think I've used this for any of my builds so far. Stop that. So of course it is necessary to manually make our way back to the Archstone. There we go. So we will have to rescue Sage Frake before we actually fight Sellen Vinland's Black Phantom form, but that will be a little while down the road, if only for the fact that we do need to get a lot of Stones of Ephemeral Eyes anyway. So I'm alright with that. We'll probably end up going through World 1-1 anyway for the Stones of Ephemeral Eyes. But definitely something to do before we bother with any of that is... well, I'd like to... do I have Bladestone? I think I do, don't I? Not on hand, but I think in storage I do. Because I did fight some skeletons, no. Do I have Bladestone? Here we go, Shard of Bladestone. Shard of Ore wet with dew. Well, what I would love to do, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure he can, but I think if we just go to Ed, we can infuse this with Sharp, or with Bladestone to make it into a Sharp Uchigatana. Because I was just thinking in my head, well, yeah, I was thinking it in my head and I was going to say it out loud, and then I stopped myself. I was going to say, we should upgrade our weapon. But no, we shouldn't actually upgrade it in its regular form, because there's no need for it to, for example, get to +3 in order to infuse it with Bladestone. It can be infused at +0 with Bladestone. So therefore, it's better if we just begin our upgrades using Bladestone now. It'll start off being a little worse than what we have now, for the reason that we don't have much Dexterity yet. We've got 20, which is actually okay. I thought it was 18 because that's what I was initially planning on setting it to, but... shit. Are you really saying that it needs to be at +0? It cannot be upgraded with Bladestone at +1. Why? That's so annoying. Okay, I'll have to wait until I get Meltstone. I can't even remember where I get Meltstone, but I believe it will be somewhere in 2-2. Or maybe in the Dragon God boss fight area. Either way, we will have to use our Meltstone on this weapon, which is stupid, but... it's not like I made a poor decision in upgrading this weapon normally, because I did want more damage with it at the time, and that was fairly early on in the game. I got this weapon, I think, after clearing World 1-1, before even going to World 1-2. But I think we want to now go to the Armor Spider Archstone and take that on. We will actually go to the left, not just go straight to the boss, because I do want those Stones of Ephemeral Eyes from the Black Phantoms that appear in the tunnel. So we'll go and speak to them. Not just speak to them. Well, we'll speak to them with our sword, yeah. That sounds about right. As far as when we get the Knight Shield, it'll happen eventually. I probably won't so much bother with my shield before then. Don't even think I'll upgrade the heater shield. I might, but generally I don't need that extra guard break reduction so badly that I'd be willing to upgrade a heater shield. It feels dirty. Doing good damage two-handed, and I think we are now bleeding him, yes? Just helps to keep track of the amount of damage we're dealing. Full Moon Grass ×1. Let's head on down. I do not want the Ore Guide of Guidance this time. I always say, let's go pick up this Ore Guide of Guidance. Well, no, actually. I have officially decided no, I will not do that. Which is probably a good decision to make. Hello. No. It's not necessarily a good decision to avoid getting the Ore Guide of Guidance. It saves what? 5 seconds of time, if even that. I'll stop this, because I don't have the Thieves Ring. Yeah. So these guys I generally just parry, but I don't like to fight them in the tunnel because there's not much space in here. I like to circle around enemies. There's not much circling around that you can do in the tunnel. There's a little bit, but not enough, in my opinion. Fuck off. They're doing a lot of damage to me, I'll say that. Right, let's focus on the female one. Come on. Thank you. I was a little slow with that parry, but it was enough to actually get the riposta. Do a chain stab if possible. There we go. Now for this guy. Oh, he was giving me he was presenting his back to me, so I will take his back. Seeing as though he was so nice to present it. I will take his back. Sounds very strange. That was poor timing. Have a little bit of Crescent Moon. They're being very nice about not going two-handed, because I can't parry them when they go two-handed. Maybe I'm instilling fear into them. They feel like they need that. Oh, my weapon's broken. That's a problem. Hopefully I can deal enough damage with the riposta. Regular slashes are not ideal at this stage. Okay, now. Go away, please. This is the most trouble this guy has given me ever, I think. Maybe not ever. Maybe when I was first playing through the game. But could you please... No roll attacks, if you wouldn't mind. I'll try to backstab you. See, I can still do a little bit of damage, even with a broken sword. Come on, holy shit, you fucking turtle bastard. He's not really turtling me, he's just standing there looking at me like, are you gonna do something? Well, I'm waiting for you to do something. Maybe he was trying to be courteous, I don't know. But he can bugger off. Okay, so... we'll have to actually return to the Nexus and repair our weapon. I did take note of the fact when I was in World 5.1 that we were kind of low on sword durability, and I had completely forgotten to go and repair the thing. So let's go and do that. I think we have Ed's Grindstone, but I don't really want to waste that now. It's not necessary, especially when we're so close to getting to the Nexus. We just have to allocate a little bit of time to sitting through the loading screens and talking to Baldwin and all of that. And I suppose the small number of souls that will be required to repair it. But I'd rather do that than use an Ed's Grindstone. Ed's Grindstones are for emergency situations, where I can't easily get back to the Nexus. And it will be necessary to have that sort of contingency available because we will be using low durability weapons in general. Yeah, I've never actually had that guy just straight up turn around and show me his back like that. That was unbelievable. He's actually mocking me. I want to go to repair, not upgrade. There we go. Do come back alive, I need your business. Well, he rarely gets my business because he's an asshole. And his brother is a lot better. I mean, very occasionally I will get something out of him, but for the most part, no. For the most part, no. Because he only sells very basic things like Crescent Moon grass, and I guess I usually get fresh spice from him if I need it, but I don't really need fresh spice in this build. Shall I try to kill you? Oh my god. I would sooner stick a needle in my rectum. I don't know why, I just hate that fucking crystal lizard. He always messes me around. Between that crystal lizard and the one in Dark Souls 2 that I made a compilation video of using the 2 Let's Plays that I did of Dark Souls 2, yeah. Those 2 lizards, they piss me off the most. They really do. I could have a similar compilation of all my Demon Souls recordings of trying and failing to kill that crystal lizard at the beginning of World 2.1. Or 2.2, I should say, sorry. Oof. I was thinking that they would push me off there. They, as if the game developers are sitting there going, let's push Doomlink off. No. I'm doing it to myself. If it happens, it's my fucking fault. I realise this. Let's head on down. So hopefully we have sufficient durability with this sword to cheese the Flame Lurker. We may not. I'm just reorganising my grass. I like to have it in order. We have a lot to scroll through. Let's top it up. Actually, there's a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. This has to have been the first time I've just walked straight past it. That's ridiculous. Let's try that again. That is to say, let's walk up to the fog and actually go through, having picked up what we needed to pick up. If there were a time when we needed Stones of Ephemeral Eyes, it would be now. Hello. Get in here. Get in here. It's nice and cozy in here, Flame Lurker. Or you can do that. It's also quite cozy there, I hear. Stop with your fireballs, please. Over here. Come on. It's just as well that we don't have our Thief's Ring, because... oh my god, that's like no damage. How is he hitting me for so much fucking damage and I'm barely dealing damage to him? What the fuck is going on? Am I really that fucking weak against him? Holy shit, what's going on? What have I done to myself? What is my damage? 126? I guess it's not great, but... come on. This is going to take forever. Thank God I'm cheesing him, but... really, this is... not an ideal situation at all. Can you please get over here and stop doing your ranged explosion attacks? I can't really get close under those circumstances. If I have to do this one at a time, like one hit per round, this is going to get really annoying really fast. I mean, look how fucking slow this is. Unbelievable. Come on, Flame Lurker. Please. What can I do to make... I don't have sticky white stuff, do I? Maybe I do. I think I do. No, I don't. No. Fucking hell. I'll just have to make some sticky white stuff. No. We're not making that joke. Well, too late, I already made it. See, I hate this shit. Having to wait for him to do his attacks. Yeah. This is going to be the most painful fucking experience ever against this monster. I cannot believe it. 39 damage per hit. Oh my god. Why have I done this to myself? I need Meltstone. I don't even know where to get it. Maybe it's in this boss room, I don't know. Maybe it's over there. Either way. Of course, the reason why I need Meltstone is so that I can make this a sharp weapon. This is so painful. Are you guys realizing how long this is going to take? It's blowing my mind, personally. I don't think I've ever been this underpowered for a Flame Lurker fight. It's shocking to me. And there's nothing I can do to deal more damage to him either. Like, what's going on? We're not low world tendency or anything like that. Come on. This is actually going to take like 15 minutes. At least. Should I just find where I can get some Meltstone and come back with a stronger fucking weapon? Because this is terrible. I've never had to endure something like this before. Against this guy. Would I be better off just fighting him normally? I don't think so. He's dealing so much fucking damage to me that it's really not a great idea. Oh, I can do a little bit more damage to him directly, by the looks of it. Yeah, I can just do piercing attacks. And I might go slow when he's in his... oh, yeah, we want to do that piercing attack. No, I wanted to run to him. Whoa, what's going on with you? Okay, so we're going a little faster now. Oh, I meant to roll through that anyway. Running pierce. That's what we want to do. I'm not targeting him because I feel like it would be better not to. Could be wrong, but... see, I'm doing 58 as opposed to 37 or whatever it is. Come on. Good mobility is very important with this guy, as you can tell, and the running attack of a katana is very useful here. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Oh, fucking hell. Is he going to do his big jump? Probably. No, he's not, fortunately. We have to let him do his explosion before we actually attack. We need to take it in turns, you know. Getting my stamina back nice and quickly because I am light rolling. Fuck. It is a delicate maneuver to do repeated running attacks like that. Come on, Flame Lurker. You also need to find the moment in which it's safe to walk into his blast, because it does linger a little bit, but not that much. Oh man, let's not go up the fucking stairs now. That's going to be a problem. Come on. Thank you. Just waiting for that opportunity. So once he gets super flamey, we'll have to take it slow because I'm not fighting him. I could fight him normally when he's super flamey. This is terrible. Stop jumping around, idiot. Don't need that. I really should heal up. Fuck. Look at me, using Crescent Moongrass against the Flame Lurker at soul level, whatever the hell I'm at. It's not high, whatever it is. Managed to get a thrust in there. I don't know how his fucking AI works where it... Oh, just bitch slapped me. Come on, do your explosion. But don't chase me like that. It's annoying. Go. Okay, now he's super flamey, I think. Is he? No. Maybe not quite yet, but he's close. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to see his face if he's super flamey. Holy shit, look at this. He's so pursuant right now. Come on. Fucking hell. Was not physically hit by his fists there. Had I been, it would have been very bad. Ow, fuck. Just being naughty and checking the fucking chat. Ugh. I can't read what you've said, Pablo. There's a bit of a intense... Holy Jesus. Full health. I'm gonna run out of fucking grass here. Can't believe I'm forcing myself to do this. I really cannot believe it. It's gonna get really fucking ugly when he gets in his super flamey mode. Is he in it? No. Just looks like he's very flamey in general. He is called the Flame Lurker, I realise this, but come on. He flinches me for so fucking long with that attack that... Oh, stop doing that. No, yeah, you do that, that's fine. So the reason why I don't want to fight him when he's ultra flamey is because he's going to be doing 2 consecutive blast attacks, and also he's going to hit harder, I think. So I'll take it slow at that point. He's not super flamey yet. He's almost completely invisible behind his giant golden flames when he's at phase 2. Again, he has too much fucking reach with that attack. Oh, don't put me in the corner. I do not need that right now. Okay. Crescent Moon, top it up. Do your blast attack. That's what I use to take advantage of. Look at that! Even when I'm running away, I just can't fucking handle it. It still manages to hit me. Just as well as not much damage because... Oh, shit. There's bad timing on that. Yeah, he's jumping around again. What is that AI? It's very strange. Come on. Explosion attack, please. He's doing this again. Didn't hit me this time. Thankfully. Oh, shit. Worst thing is how much fucking damage he does. I don't have the health for this. I don't have the healing wares for this. Cannot fucking believe it. Okay. This is the last time I fight the Flame Lurker with such fucking poor damage. Meant to do... Oh, he's ultra fucking flamey. Bad fucking news. Now let's try and not fucking die before we can get over here. Holy shit, he's chasing me like nothing else. Okay, get the fuck in here, mate. Okay, if you're in here... Are you in here now? I think so. You guys can't see anything. Believe me, I can't really see anything either. Holy shit. Crescent Moon, now we'll take it slow. Because I'm not fucking fighting him like this. I need to fucking succeed in this fight. No, I didn't watch that, Pablo. He's just too fucking aggressive, but at least now that he's more aggressive, he will be getting here faster. That is to say, up against this thing. Come on. Thank you. Look how fucking slow going this is. Oh my god. One hit at a fucking time. 39 damage. I should be doing the strong attack, although I wonder if that will even... Yeah, 92. I should have been doing that. I'm stupid. If I can only get one hit in at a time, I should be doing the strong attack. Oh, fucking missed it. There we go. This is going to be much faster, guys. How about that? Good idea, Doomlink. Good idea. Why it took me so fucking long to actually give that a try, I cannot say. Shit. And one more hit should do it. I'm starting to fucking lose focus. I'm getting so bored of this confrontation. If I'm getting this bored, you guys must be half asleep as well. Okay, there's an item hidden in there. I usually don't bother to pick this up. I wonder what it is. Storied Hero's Soul, that's why I don't usually bother to pick it up. Okay, so let's pick this up. I hope that this over here is a shard of Meltstone. Here's hoping that it is. Chunk of Dragonstone. Well, it was close, I guess. Where the fuck do I get the Meltstone? Usually I always have a shard of Meltstone after having completed World 2. So, I don't know. But I am going to level up here because I certainly earned these souls, I'll tell you what. That was rough. Unenjoyable to say the least. Alright. So, we can probably consume the Red Hot Demon Soul. We're not going to need it for anything, are we? Or do we need the Red Hot Demon Soul to infuse... I don't think we need the Red Hot Demon Soul for Colourless Demon Souls, do we? Why is it that I'm forgetting these things now? Isn't it so very strange that things that usually I do remember, I suddenly forget after a few months pass? It's very bizarre. My brain is just like, oh, you don't need this information anymore. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind keeping it, if you wouldn't mind. We are now at 33,102 souls, and we'll be able to level up a little bit with that, but I would love to know whether or not I need the Flame Lurker Soul. I feel that I only need it for boss soul weapons. So therefore I do want to keep it because I want the Scraping Spear. We will put both of these away. Yeah. Not a fun fight. Definitely intense. Glad it wasn't boring for you at the very least. I've fought him so many times it's starting to become a bore, honestly. Okay, so... again, I think we'll try to invest in Dexterity, although maybe we should put some points into Endurance so that I don't have to be quite so reliant on the Ring of Great Strength. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't have that many souls available to just level up all over the place, so maybe I should focus on Dexterity right now. Take you to 25. Nice. We are not increasing our strength higher than 18. 18 is the requirement for the Uchigatana, the Hiltless, and all of that. Alright, let's take on this location. We're going to get shat on, but I'm ready for this. I'm really not doing well in terms of grass, by the way, in case you needed me to explain that. I've only got full moon and crescent moon. That's pretty bad. So well, I don't even think we have crescent moon. I think we've only got full moon and nothing else. Yeah, full moon and dark moon. Yeah. Not good at all. So here's hoping we can get through this without really needing to heal. Or at the very least we can use only one full moon grass. I think we get a little bit of grass in here, but nothing that I would really want to have right now. Because I think it would be full moon. What I really want is late moon and half moon. Okay, now. Alright, is standing here safe? No, it's not. Can I roll through this? Nope. I mean, the fucking frames are so bloody low that I wouldn't know what was going on anyway. Can I stand here? Are you still angry? No, you're not. Alright, let's stand here so that he doesn't get upset. Okay, he's not upset. Let's pierce this and just go. Just go. Fucking hell. That hand hurts, by the way. Not that I really needed to explain that. I know that I skipped this scene, but basically it's a big harpoon shooting out of a device and hitting the dragon god in his left side. Actually, how is our durability going? Can't be that great. Not after that previous fight. No, it's actually alright. 53 out of 70. Could definitely be worse. We have seen it be worse. Because we did break it as we were going through 2-2 for the first time. Alright, stand here, stop back. Relax, Dragon God. I wish I could refer to him using a more affectionate name than Dragon God. It doesn't sound very natural, does it? Should be breathing his fire there, yeah. That's a clear stone lizard, not interested. Usually I kill it just for the sake of it. I really don't care to do that at this point. Alright. What is our world tendency, by the way? Oh yeah. It'll be pure white after we kill this guy. So we can get the Dragon Bone Smasher if we really want to. Is this no, this isn't Meltstone, this is, yeah, Legendary Soldier's Soul. I don't know where the hell I get my Meltstone. I'm very confused. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay, we wanted to flinch him before he could breathe on us. That was very important. There we go. So you don't have to get out of his way as long as you keep flinching him like this. I almost got hit by him though. That would have been bad. Might have done about half my health. Just having him breathe on us like that. Alright. Pure Dragonstone, you've obtained the soul of an archdemon. The thick, colourless fog shall oppress you no more. Why is colourless spelled like that in the European version? Oh well. That is the question, is it not? Obviously they just took the frickin' translation from the Atlas version and didn't correct the English. Not change it, just correct it. Alright. Pickaxe, great club. Don't really want any of that. And now we have 30,000 souls. We do not want to use the Dragon Demon Soul for anything, I don't think. There's no real reason to have it. So I think we can just consume it for souls. But I really need a Shard of Meltstone. Do I really not have one? Withdraw. I mean, take works too, I guess. We have to search how to get Meltstone, which is annoying, but whatever. Shard of Meltstone. I will not be checking the fucking fandom site. I will not be what is the fandom site? What is that? How does that look like? Why do there need to be 3 wikis for Demon Souls when the wiki.1 was so incredibly comprehensive already? Like, why was it necessary? I don't understand. Fuck off. I feel like I say this every time. Okay, so we get it from 2-1 near the first fire gecko. Okay. We'll go pick that up. I won't even level up. I would like to allocate my souls first and foremost to the upgrading of my weapon. That is why. I'm not leveling up right now. We have yet to actually consume the Dragon Demon Soul, but we do already have about 30,000 souls. I think it will end up being about 60,000. Oh, 38,000. That's pretty good, yeah. Let's not lose these, haha. We should be fine. I'm hoping. With these rocks, should just have to avoid 2. No, there's another one. That is a lingering hitbox, by the way. This is the sticky white stuff that I was wanting during that Flame Lurker fight. I very rarely pick it up, to be honest. Very rarely. It's interesting. It looks completely different on your screen to how it looks on my television, just because of the different brightness settings. It honestly looks better on my television, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I already said honestly, so I didn't really need to say I'm going to be honest after having said honestly, but anyway. Hello, dog. Get out of here. Found official, not interested in him. Let's kill you. Or perhaps not kill you. Let me do a piercing attack. There we go. That is how we are going to kill the trolls going forward. Oh, you decided not to attack me, I don't know why. If I could pierce you both, that would be great. No, you're going to be a pair of assholes, is what you're going to do. Fuck you. And fuck you, or not. Oh, shit. Hate that attack. The piercing attack is kind of necessary in this tight space anyway. Could always parry you. Okay, let's go for a parry. There we go. Looks a bit silly, but that's the way it is in this game. Now, I was talking about maybe upgrading a weapon with Sharpstone all the way to +10, but I'm not sure what weapon that would end up being. I'm really not entirely sure what I would want to do with that, but maybe we'll worry about that later. I'm not going to have enough... Actually, yeah, the Scraping Spear, how does that upgrade? I'm not sure. Here's the Meltstone that we wanted. Now, it will probably end up being faster. Instead of backtracking, it should be faster. Actually, no, it won't be. Because I know a shortcut. It's not like an amazingly impressive shortcut, but this is the same room that we entered originally, so it is faster to backtrack to the Archstone we arrived at. Whoa, what's going on there? I know exactly what's going on. It's just the falling mechanics of the game that are a bit silly. So, we can probably just go to Ed right now that I think about it, yeah. That would make a whole lot more fucking sense. Now, we can just drop here without worrying about losing too much health, so I shouldn't be trying to go on the elevators quite so much. Okay, so we take you to a regular Uchigatana using a shard of Meltstone, which I believe is required in order to make this sharp, yes. It's crazy to me that it requires a +0 form. Completely unupgraded in order to infuse it like this. Tearing is for increased bleed, I believe. Yes, you can see that this actually goes to 240, and it starts off with better scalings in Dexterity than the initial upgrade of the Sharp Uchigatana. But still, what do we need for this? 6 shards of Bladestone. Okay. Well, we could go and grind some Bladestone if we wanted to. Should we? Hey, Shrine of Storms is pretty low. I'm liking that. We could take you to Pure Black. I really want to do that. How many Stones of Ephemeral Eyes do we have? We have 7. Let's do that. Let's get the fucking Hiltless now. And grind some Bladestone. In fact, what I would like to do is get it 1 level off Pure Black. Grind some Bladestone at that point. And then, once I've received 6, I will go and... oh, then again... what should we do? Because I was thinking that I want Pure Black tendency, so as to be able to get the best possible drop rate from the black Uchigatana skeleton in World 4.2 that I usually grind for pure Bladestone. But I'm probably not even going to get pure Bladestone, so who knows. Even with a large sword of searching, pure black world tendency, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing. Well, let's level up first. How about we do that? That would be a plan. Think she's over here, yes. I'm quite hungry, by the way. Yes, I know about the whole key to life's ether business, lady. Let's take you to 20. Yes, I am done. Very much so. What is my damage? 144. Not amazing, but it's not too terrible either. Oh, that's right. We can't really fight Satsuki right now. He's way too strong given our damage output. So, should we go to world? No, we can't really... No, that won't work. Okay, so what we will do is probably... Shit. What should we do? Yeah, I think what we can do is try to get this one level off pure black, if we can. I'll kill myself intentionally here. Maybe once or twice, we'll see. Just so that I can get better chances at Bladestone. And we'll grind it from these skeletons. What we'll do is we'll do a circle, which will finish at the Uchigatana black skeleton just over that way, on the ledge. We'll do that now at this world tendency, and then we'll kill ourselves before returning to the Nexus. Of course, it is necessary to return to the Nexus in order to update the world tendency. Come over here. I do not want you rolling off the bloody edge. What have we got? Not allowed to see yet, by the looks of it. Bladestone, keeping in mind we need 6. I do not know if Bladestone drops from the archers. I hope they do. Or I hope it does. I meant like, I hope they do as in, I hope the skeletons drop it, not I hope Bladestone drops from the skeletons, if that makes any sense. It influences the way in which I communicate that in the English language, so I feel it is necessary. But yes, most drops are soul remains. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, we can get a colorless demon soul by trading the talisman for a colorless demon soul. So once we do get a... Well, I would prefer to upgrade the blind before I upgrade the hillless, honestly. Hello. This guy's gonna shit on us if we're not careful, so let's be careful. He did not let me fucking backstab him, asshole. He has a lot of fucking health, as you can tell. I'm gonna go two-handed with him. If he does his big jump attack, we're fucked. Especially if we're kind of far from him. It'll be harder to avoid it under those circumstances. Come on, backstab, there we go. Beautiful. That's a Killage, I think, on the... Oh no, it's a Crescent Falchion. The Killage is further back that way. Shard of Bladestone, so that's 2 out of 6, I believe. Yep. Cool. Let's kill ourselves. Is it worth... Yeah, I suppose it's worth it, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. Ugh, says my female character. So we'll probably go for another 30 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Stop it. Yeah. So, what I'm doing, actually I should have returned to the Nexus, yeah. I was thinking I would pick up my souls and then go back to the Nexus, but that's stupid and unnecessary, so we'll go to the Nexus now. We will get the negative impact of our Wait, do I have that much health even without the cling ring on? Or do I have the cling ring on? Am I that stupid? I've had the cling ring on this whole frickin' time. When I could have had the thief's ring on. Whatever. That's fine. Or did I go through... I think I took on... Was I alive when I fought the Flame Lurker? I can't remember. Whatever. It's too annoying to even think about, honestly. Okay, so now we are a little darker than we were before. In regards to the world tendency. So we'll have slightly better drop chance, is obviously what that means, just for those who are not aware. Uh-oh. Here's hoping the Black Phantom skeleton has a higher drop rate for... Oh, well, forget higher drop rate. I have a higher chance of having my ass handed to me. So basically I'm hoping that the Black Phantom skeleton there has a higher chance of giving us Bladestone. I think that's how that works. I hope that's how that works. It probably does. My thought was that maybe a Black Phantom skeleton wouldn't have the same sort of drops that a regular one would, but I'm thinking Bladestone would be on the cards there. I'm hoping so anyway. Die, please. So we managed to get our soul back before at least, so we've got 7,790 right now, which is very nice. I would love to not get shat on by these guys. I don't want to fight both at the same time. Fighting a single Black Phantom skeleton is not an issue. It's fighting two enemies at once that is getting me fucked right now. Look at this. This is unbelievable. And they are literally designed to keep on chasing you down. Hit this guy. He's literally one hit away from death. Look at this situation. I cannot fucking resist. That confrontation is unbelievable. Because even when I'm one hit away from killing that fucking skeleton, he's so busy rolling around like a moron that I can't even hit him. Unbelievable. Fucking hell. At this rate, it's going to be a real challenge just to get past the first 3 skeletons. Fuck off. Whatever. That is the price we pay for higher drop chances. Stop giving me soul remains. Just stop it. I only want to fight one. Is that possible? Like, is that allowed? Am I permitted to only fight one? Or is that against the fucking rules? Alright, fight this dickhead. There we go, he's dead. So now we have a better chance of dealing with this. It is bullying, I agree. Okay, this one's gonna die. Yeah, you keep rolling around, asshole. What did you give me? Fuck all is what you gave me. Asshole. Do I have anything to... No, I really don't have any healing wares. I really need to buy some. We should rescue Grave Robber Blige. If we haven't already done it, I don't think we have. Good day. Oh, fucking hell. I do. No, I don't have the Thief's Ring on. Yeah, that's right. That's a fucking problem, isn't it? Look at this. Oh my fucking god. I want to see what the archer dropped. What if it's Bladestone? What if it's fucking Bladestone, assholes? Have you ever thought about that? Why is it that this fucking location here is doomed to shit on me eternally? I don't have any healing wares. I don't have healing wares. Fuck you. It was probably soul remains anyway, but I'd love to fucking be able to confirm it. Because that's so annoying if it is Bladestone. More like if it was Bladestone. Fucking hell. I hate this place. I hate these skeletons. I really do. They have fucked me over so many times in this series. So many times. They have just constantly, like their design is such that you might end up ripping all your hair out before you actually fucking kill them. I'm out of here. Fuck you guys. I need health. I'm probably going to go and talk to Patches or something. I haven't gone to 4-2 yet, so yeah, fuck off. Haven't gone to 4-2 yet, so let's make our way all the way to World 2-2 and say hello to Patches. Oh, fucking hell. It's going to require a lot of patience, but I need healing wares at this point. It has indeed reached that point where it's absolutely necessary. So let's go get some. Fucking hell. got an itchy eye now. It's a wonder I haven't ripped my bloody eyeball out with frustration. Okay. So we should be able to get to Patches without needing healing wares. Why am I not using Dark Moon? Because it's unnecessary. And that would be going too far. Hello. Now we can get some full moon from this guy, yes. Very good. So now I do have some healing wares, thank God for that. I keep forgetting what's down that way, but I don't think it's anything necessary. I think I confirmed that in my last build and was like, yep, never going back there. So I'll try to keep that lesson in mind. Hello, can I kill you this time? I'll try. Nope, not doing it. I'm not even going to force myself to endure that shit. Not happening. Too frustrating. Oh, sorry, shit. I meant to fucking bring my hand up to scratch my face and I fucking... Well, I guess you couldn't really call that falcon punching the microphone, but I apologize for the sound of it. Oh, you. Fucking hell. Go away. Let's walk through here and say hello to Mr. Patches the hyena. Hello. I'm an asshole. He didn't really think this one through, I'll tell you what. Oh, so difficult. Oh, and look at those beautiful frames. Oh yeah. Beautiful. That must be going down to 5 or below. It's so bad.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I used my brain or something. I engaged my thought processes and realized, hey, I'm actually not trapped here. And so I made myself untrapped. And then that's how that goes. Hope you've learnt your lesson, Patches. Spoiler warning, he does not learn his lesson. At all. At all. Let's head on up. I wish we had a shard of Archstone or something. I could use Nextual Binding, but imagine the stupidity required to do that. Because then I wouldn't have any souls to use in the purchasing of the healing wares that I had literally unlocked Patches as a vendor for. That would be incredibly embarrassing. So no, I will not be using Nextual Binding. You technically always have the ability to return to the Nexus immediately. It's just at the cost of all the souls on hand. Return to the Nexus, and sit through yet another loading screen. Yeah. Fucking hell. Let us head on up. There is Patches, the best vendor in the game for grass, and probably for most everything else. He sells... well, later on he does sell... I believe... Stones of Ephemeral Eyes, but anyway, we'll focus on his grass for now. We'll buy 10 of you. 10 of you. It's rather expensive, but that's alright. And we'll buy 3 of you. Is that enough? Yeah, sure. Let's get you to 15, how about that? Nope, I cannot afford it. Didn't realise Half Moon Grass was so bloody expensive. Okay, so again, we have 2 out of 6 Bladestone. Hallelujah. Not very impressive, I know. But let's go to the Shrine of Storms and just keep trying to get Bladestone. That's what I would like to do for now. And then at that point, we can probably go to World 3-1, but I don't think we'll do that in this video. Probably not. I would guess not. Sounds like I said I would guess snot. Yes, snot. Snot him. That is one of my favourite scenes. From you know what. Oh, come on. Don't make me go so close to you that I need to piss off the other guy. That would be fucking awful. Put some distance between us and him so that the other one isn't annoyed. Or isn't alerted at the very least. Hallelujah. It's because I'm overestimating the ability to flinch, or my ability to flinch that guy. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. What time is it? Midday. Not too bad. Haven't wasted my whole day playing this. At least not yet. No. I will be stopping at the 2-hour mark, or just shy of it. Anything? No. Arsehole. Alright. Let's just be close enough to annoy one of the two. Come on. Yeah, yeah, good boy. Get over here. We'll just stand here until he can see us. Now, go around the rock. Good boy. That fucking... The flinch into that fucking attack is what gets you every fucking time. It's that last roll flinch before his swing that fucks you over royally. I should just be shielding him, I'm being an idiot. Let's shield him from now on. Because fucking fast rolling through that dickhead is not working. He is designed to fuck with a person who wants to fast roll. Can you believe that I'm trying to grind fucking Bladestone and I'm barely succeeding in killing 2 skeletons out of a total of what? 6? I'm going pretty well, Entenbrot. Well, it could be a little better, but that's Demon's Soul sometimes. Come on. I do not want to piss off your friend. That's when it's going to get out of control. Here we go. Around the rock, sir. Around the rock. Thank you. Fucking pathetic damage. At least when I was going two-handed, I was doing something in the way of damage, and I'm failing my backstabs as well. Beautiful. Get out of here. Die, please, if you would not mind. There we go. Soul remains. Again. Fuck all for all my efforts. Can't wait to fight the bloody black skeleton. The actual black skeleton, not the black phantom skeleton. Could always put on the thief's ring. Maybe that would be a good idea. Hello. Stop that. You're being naughty, Archer. Come on, no. If I pursue you, it will piss off the 2 up there. I want only to fight 1. Oh, hello. How has your day been, sir? You've been waiting for me to arrive, have you? Well, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed my visit. Fuck off. It looks so simple when it goes well, doesn't it? So very simple. Well, no, it's not. It's annoying. It's frustrating. Okay, let's head up first. I would love to have confirmation as to whether or not Bladestone drops from the archers. I really don't know. Hello. Backstab, please? No, of course not. What do you mean backstab? What's that, Doomling? Never heard of it. Hello. Die, please. Die, please. Did either of them... What the fuck was that? I don't think that's normal what just happened. Anyway, I got launched off. It was not the kind of situation that I would describe as being intended by the game developers. Backstab, please. Or not. Against my better judgment, I will go two-handed with you. No. It's so against my better judgment that I changed my fucking mind. Oh my god. Backstab, thank you. Fucking hell. I'm hoping that this guy has a pretty much guaranteed Bladestone drop at this world tendency. I'm fucking hoping. Half Moon, thank you. I forgot that I now have grass. Definitely helps to have it. because it kind of lets you heal, which is kind of important when playing this game. Healing here. I consider that to be a boon. Okay, Bladestone. Fucking hell. That's just a... That's deeply insulting to me. Well, maybe I should just be going to World 4-2 now. Should I be? I'm so weak though. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, so that I can upgrade my freaking weapon. I should just be using the Crescent Falchion, shouldn't I? I really should be, just for the sake of the damage. Let's see how that fares. Probably better than a fucking sharp Uchigatana would be my guess. We didn't end up doing too much in this video, but... well, we did a bit, didn't we? We got the dull gold set, we completed 2 sections of Archstone 2, thus completing the Archstone. And we also got... what else did we do? Yeah, we got the Uchigatana to +1 sharp. Hopefully to +2 by the end of this. What is that effect on us? What is that? It's blue. It's a bit odd. Hello. Die, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so what is this effect? Is this from the Ring of Great Strength? No. Is it from using the sword? It must be from the sword. It is. So when we use a crescent weapon, what... what is this effect? Okay, what's that green thing? Yeah, what's the green thing? Is that increased? It's increased something. Weird. Oh shit. Hello. Would you like to say hello? Mr. Black Phantom Skeleton. And could you please give me some Bladestone this time? Could you please? I'm only, it's a humble request. I bet these guys are resistant to magic damage too. I feel like I'm doing even less damage to this guy with this weapon. Although it is a little easier to handle the stamina consumption here, I will admit. That was a bit of a smooth backstab, wasn't it? Smoother than what you would expect from ye olde Doomling. Fuck off. Can he even drop Bladestone? I feel like he would have a better drop rate than that. I know I've only successfully killed him like 3 times, but seriously. Give me a break. Thank you for dying. Gave me nothing. Big surprise. Yeah, I'm not sure about this Crescent Falchion, quite honestly. I feel like these guys don't take much damage from magic or something. Here we go. And we may as well fight this guy with the frickin' Falchion. We'll do this one more time and then I'm done. I think I'll be done with the recording. It might just be a bit less than 2 hours, but that's alright. I can live with that. No, I'm switching to the Uchigatana. Fuck this thing. Okay. No. Up the stairs, if you wouldn't mind. Shit. Not doing too well on the stamina front. There we go. Again, would love to know if we can actually get Bladestone from these guys. These archers shouldn't have gone down. He didn't drop anything. And now for the Black Phantom. Not Black Phantom, the Black Uchigatana Skeleton. The question becomes... will this guy save me? Will he actually make it feel as if I'm not wasting my goddamn time by giving me some Bladestone? That is the question of the day. It is the question on everybody's lips. Everybody being Doomlink. Come on. Love to get that backstab, would love to get that backstab. I understand that it's not being handed to me quite so simply, but... There we go. Bladestone? Thank you. Thank you very much. That's all I asked for. Is that 3 out of... Yeah, 3 out of 6. Took me, what, 30 minutes to get half of that done? Great. Okay, so... I don't know if I'll do more of that off camera or not. Probably, yeah. But, that was pretty rough. Quite frankly. Oh, shit. Okay, so with that, I think we can now wrap this up in terms of what we plan to do in the next video. At what point will I have enough damage to comfortably fight Black Phantom Satsuki? Well, we should be able to upgrade our Sharp Uchigatana pretty easily once we get to World Fort 2. It's not going to be so easy to fight that particular Black Skeleton, but the one that I'm thinking of anyway. But anyway, we will worry about that in the next video. We'll focus on getting the Hiltless, we'll try to get our Sharp Uchigatana increased. What I mean is that we'll probably get to World Fort 2 so that we can upgrade the Sharp Uchigatana before actually fighting Black Phantom Satsuki for the Hiltless. And then we'll use... Well, then again... I'm going to end up wasting a whole lot of Stones of Ephemeral Eyes, because not only am I going to have my World Tendency boosted by killing the Adjudicator, I'll also be getting a boost from killing Black Phantom Satsuki. So maybe it's not a good idea to fight Black Phantom Satsuki until the time arrives that I feel that I have killed the Black Phantom Uchigatana skeleton of Fort... Not Black Phantom, the Black Uchigatana skeleton of World Fort 2, trying to get Bladestone. Pure Bladestone. We'll see what happens, but that's probably how it's going to go. I do thank you all for watching. I'll see you when I'm next playing Demon Souls. It will probably be a weekly to bi-weekly thing, because there are a lot of other things that I'm focusing on at the moment. But I do hope you enjoyed this recording. I will see you next time. Bye bye.